Seems like half the city has poured into the Emerald district's colorful streets. Laughter, clinking glasses, and music assault my ears from every direction. Yet the most noise still comes from the wet wick. Doors hang wide open, lanterns lit. Why do you sound like that? Here we are. He moves toward the door and Min lets out an audible huff. Don't tell me you are going in. I have some quick business with Leon there. Ugh, fine, he still owes me for yesterday's work. They drag their feet, reluctantly trail me into the tavern. As soon as the doors open, a wave of sticky heat rolls over me. In the hours since I left, the wick has grown sufficiently crowded. Crash stands out, easily a head taller than most. Even so, I nearly lose sight of him amid the sea of swarming bodies. Pardon me? The crow parts as though answering his request. Crash glances over his shoulder at Min and me before gliding through. How can anyone breathe in here? Crash is so fucking pretty. Yes, he is. How can anyone breathe in here? Min follows Crash at a clipped pace. Oh my god. Leander is right where I left him, although he's traded places with the bartender. Porky was right. I'm fucking with this sleep-deprived look, I'm afraid, guys. He holds a pair of shot glasses filled to the brim with luminous green liquid. And now for the finishing touch. A flash of magic paints the glasses white with frost. You're never gonna guess what's in these. Leander slides the glasses across the bar, and I get my third and fourth shots of the evening in rapid succession. Ace leans against the bar, an elbow propped on the counter, catches the glasses and lifts one to the light before turning it upside down. Contents magically concealed, stays firmly in place. You are supposed to make drinks, pretty boy. Don't tell me you're wasted already. God damn! Hold on. Wait, he said pretty boy to Leander? Right? Veer, perched on the bar's counter beside Ace, takes a single look at the shot glass, shakes his head. What have we here? A bucket full of burgers? Leander's lost treasure? You eaten worse. Veer's lips twitch and his ears flatten when Ace offers him a glass. He turns his cheek with a sniff, and Ace just snickers. Whatever. Don't tell me you were actually... In one fluid motion, Ace throws back his head and downs the shot, drinking that. A dark look crosses Ace's face. It's chewy. Chewy? Wait, let me try again. Behind me, Min grumbles. I told you this place was a nest of degenerates. If it isn't Crush and Min. At the sound of Leander's voice, Min's pale eyes grow wide. They look ready to bolt until Crush sets a hand on their shoulder. I promise this will not take long. Min's eyes dart from Crush's hand to his face, then soften. Why are they all... Fine, you first. While they step forward, I linger behind, struck by a sudden revelation. All of the people I met today know each other. They're way pretty, yeah. Good evening, Leander, Ace. Another drinking competition, I presume. Oh, is it evening already? Could have sworn it was earlier. Just some friendly rivalry, Doctor. Nothing to be afraid of. Crush acknowledges Leander and Ace with the slightest nod, ignoring Veer entirely. Not that Veer seems to mind. They have something going on. tilts his head, and an impish smile curves his lips when he spots Min looming silently behind Crush. I almost didn't see you there, Min, looking for your booster seat. Min pushes back their hood, they level with the cool look. I thought Ace wasn't allowed to bring his pets in here. Mir's tail gives an angry twitch. Oh my god, they're so cute! Look at them! At the first sign of an impending fight, Leander rolls clear over the counter. He slides in between Ace and Crash. Now, let's try it and keep the peace. It's not every day the esteemed doctor takes us up on a drink. His arm snakes around Crash's shoulders. You're finally taking me up on that drink, right, Crash? Wait, why are they all flirting with each other? Screaming gay as I silently take a pic. This is gay. Hello, I'm here too. I mean, I could join in. Don't mind me. I'm afraid not. We were merely escorting Rafe back to his lodgings. Crush gestures in my direction, and my stomach sinks. I reluctantly step into the light. As soon as he sees me, Leander's face brightens. Faye, it's been too long. Everyone, this is Rafe. He's new to the area. I feel 5 pairs of eyes fixed onto me, and suddenly the bar feels sufficiently small. My voice nearly catches in my throat. Hi, again. Hi everyone, again. Again? Wait, you already met everyone? Ace and Veer level me with subtly amused expressions. Veer's tail gives a lazy wag. Are you guys seeing what I'm seeing? Look at these two. They did it. I'm sorry, but they did it, I just know. This is amazing. It's officially confirmed. I know it. Wait, you need to tell me these teas. It actually comes up in game. Okay. Um, Veer and Ace are banging. I mean, no wonder. No fucking wonder. We did not that long ago either. I'm starting to suspect he's stalking me. He looks far too pleased with himself and I roll my eyes. Can I just... What a beautiful man. They're all so pretty. This calls for drinks. What does everyone want? In an instant, all eyes turn to Leander, freeing me from the burden of attention. Yes, I actually realized this. Ace and Leander be showing up now, Chris. I still can't believe they all know each other. Watching them talk amongst themselves feels surreal. For the first time since I undertook the journey to Adia, I feel a faint glimmer of hope. I know I was meant to meet them. The low, pleasant rumble of Leander's laughter pulls me from my restless thoughts. Color me surprised. You make friends fast, Rafe. I wouldn't go that far. We are more like acquaintances. Wise man once said that acquaintances are merely friends you haven't shared a drink with yet. A wise man, you said that here last week. I can hear Min's lip curl with distaste from across the bar. Leander clears his throat and continues. Let's toast to a face health. Care to join in, Doctor? Crash politely declines with a wave of his hand. How about you, man? No. Are you? No. A resounding pop pierces the din of the bar. We all turn in the direction of the noise. Beer looks almost bashful as he accepts an overflowing flute from the bartender. Poured from a bottle so old its label has been worn blank. They serve champagne here? Since when? Veer pauses in the middle of licking champagne foam from his fingers with a coy smile. You don't mind, do you? In a transformation as impressive as his magic trick, the concern on Leander's face vanishes. He laughs softly. No, be my guest. I know you got expensive taste. Then he shoots bartender a frantic look. Unbothered or uninterested in his company, Ace cants his head at me, a light smile on his lips. How about you, Sparrow? I did say I would buy you a drink earlier. No, 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 my treat. Ace regards Leander over the lip of his glass. In the dim light, the glint in his crimson eyes looks downright dangerous. Oh! What will it be, Rafe? They're already possessive over us. I'm gonna take that drink, of course. I will take you up on that drink. It's getting really spicy. As long as it's not one of those screenshots. Don't knock them until till you try them. They taste better than they look. Somehow I doubt that, but I hold my tongue long enough for Leander to go behind the bar. He's lying, isn't he? And I glance at Ace, he only shrugs. Like I said, they were chewy, probably poisoned too. He considers his own drink, a tumbler of amber-colored whiskey. Leander's tried to kill me a dozen times by now. It's always a gamble. I love how you just on the other side staring at them go crazy with each other. Yeah. He clicks his tongue in disapproval. When he finally looks my way, it's with a half-lighted gaze softened by his third glass of champagne. Were I you, I wouldn't let the other put anything in my mouth. He bends his fingers over his chest, voice dripping with fake reverence. The Wetwick is one of the finest drinking establishments in all Aridia. While you are here, you might as well partake of the signature watered-down drinks and stale nut leather. He sweeps his hands towards a chipped ceramic bowl filled with spindly, speckled jerky that I can only assume is not leather. What is with the food in the city? As imbecile as you make it sound, this place is completely packed. It's not all bad, depending on the day the food's edible. Ace takes a measured sip of his drink. Gotta stick around for the real attractions though. Before I can ask what he means, Leander returns with a tumbler that he sets in front of me. Uneven chunks of ice pop in a pool of reddish purple alcohol. I sniff the drink suspiciously. To my relief this time all I smell is the sharp clean scent of gin with an undercurrent of fermented fruit. Relax, it's just a local specialty, plum gin. Although, if you're feeling more adventurous, I shake my head. Leander wraps his knuckles against the bar until the group falls silent. Alright everyone, let's toast. May Raffa's stay in Iridia be full of bright adventures and discoveries. Cheers. Leander, Ace, and Beer raise their glasses in unison. Minoni crosses their arms and Crash watches with polite indifference. I tip back my drink. The plum gin is eye-wateringly strong. Despite the sharp medicinal edge, it goes down smooth. One sip softens the edges of my vision. The next fades the din of the crowded bar into a low, persistent murmur. I find myself unwinding for what feels like the first time in years. Aren't you the popular one, Rafe? I'm guessing you met Crush first. It would be more accurate to say that I found them. He saved my life. I merely performed my duty as a doctor. Although I must admit that I was confused when I woke up missing all my clothes. Leander makes a choked noise. Somewhere behind him, Smith sighs. It's not what you'd think. If he was in a grave condition, I could hardly treat such injuries through tattered clothes. The silence that follows stretches uncomfortably long. I look away, unable to face Crush's disappointment, and catch Beer's snicker behind his hands. I smell jealousy. That's my cue to change the topic. Crush isn't the only one who saved me today. Don't you listen? I didn't save you. You were simply there. That's mean for you. Leander reaches for Min, but they duck under his arm with practiced ease without so much as looking this way. As reliable as they are moody. You're the one to talk, considering you neglected to warn him to stay off the streets at night. Oh, I might have gotten a little distracted. Min's only response is a short thread. At any rate, I never got a chance to thank you, Min. Don't. The less soulless alive, the better. For a heartbeat, Min's eyes flick towards Ace and their lips twist. Ace is too busy nodding along to Weir's enthusiastic pantomime of stabbing to notice. Lost, no doubt, in an thrilling discussion. I had enough of this hellhole. Let's go. Min and Chris share a brief look, then the doctor speaks up. Very well, but there's something that I must discuss with Leander, if you will excuse us, Rafe. And just like that, three of them depart, leaving me alone to savor my gin in silence. Or so I think, until I hear a voice so soft and low it's practically a purr. Sphere, lost your tour guide? I turn to find crimson and pink eyes trained on me. It's not lost on me that they choose. The instant the others left to strike, just my luck. I had to be abandoned with the two most irritating people I met all day. Monsters or not, there is no telling what I will do if either of them push me again. Don't tell me Leander already snuck off to get his knob slobbered out back. He's got business with Crush and Min. 2-on-1 business? Isn't he lucky? I can't tell if it's the champagne or the company, but Weir has grown not a spleen or relax. He sits with his chin propped on the back of his hand. His ears twitch whenever a hiccup shakes his shoulders. I need to hear that loper. Yeah, Weir makes everything about Smegs. Why are you so far away? Come join us. He passed the empty bar stool beside Ace, but I hesitate. The smile wears is sweet and distinctly sly, and with drinks in the mix, I dread how he and Ace will mess with me next. We don't bite? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I'm not sure about that. Just hours ago he tried to rob me and you threatened me. Me? Steal? Surely you must be mistaken. You sure it was me? Yes, it was you. And then you had the gall to kick me out just so you could go drinking. He gives another one of his drugs. I was lonely. Simpler answer than I expected, but I guess I can't fault him for that. Veer suddenly slumps forward, customer sleeves pulling where he rests his elbows on his knees. Ace sets his hand on Veer's waist, narrowly preventing him from tipping off the counter. How about we start fresh? Begin with proper introductions, get off on the right foot, and whatnot. I will start. Name's Veer, hunter extraordinary. Veer's right hand flutters to his chest, and he bows his head, flinching when hair falls into his eyes. Ace doesn't say anything, so I suppose it's my turn now. It's Rafe. Mir considers me for a long moment, his tail idly swaying behind him. Then he knocks back the rest of his champagne. It's a pleasure to formally meet you, Rafe. He says my name slowly and deliberately, savoring every syllable. A tingle jumps down my spine. I quickly turn my gaze away. Ace smirks at my reaction over the rim of his glass. Is something funny? Nope. I open my mouth and close it just as quickly. They want me to react, goading me into another ridiculous game. While their sharp cat-like eyes keep me on edge, something about this tension is fun. It must be the gin. A flash of white over Ace's shoulder catches my eye. Across the bar, Crush heads for the door. I don't see Leander and Mint, but it feels wrong to let them leave without saying goodbye. I will be back. Pierre hums and wags his fingers at me as I leave. I slip through the crowd, careful not to touch anyone, but just as I'm nearing Crush, I stagger, shoulder checked by a man with a neck thicker than both my thighs. He stares down at me, nostrils flaring. Out of my way, shit stain. My words spill out on their own. You watch it. I regret them as soon as they leave my mouth. That fucking shit. The roughneck wheels around, shoving a blood hound out of the way so he can close in on me. What did you say? He shoves me backwards, sending me stumbling to the sticky floor. I'm fine, but my heart leaps into my throat when I see the roughneck bearing down on me. Trying to start something here? The roughneck freezes, his fists cocked back. Group of bloodhounds called by the commandation circle him, sizing him up. For what feels like a long moment, the roughneck looks from me to the bloodhounds. Finally, he sniffs and spits on the floor next to me. The lobe narrowly misses my cheek. Screw it, too many freaks in the circus tonight. He turns his back on me and comes face to face with Ace. Dangerous smile spreads across his face. You will do. What happens next is a blur. Ace's fist crashes into the rock next jaw, causing an eruption of gasps, shots, and even cheers around us. I scramble to my feet right as the frantic crowd swarms around me, cutting off my sight of everything and everyone. Through the ruckus, I hear Leander shouting, Hey, hey, Ace, take it outside. Ignore them, everyone. Look, drinks are on me. With those four words, the wick erupts with hoots and hollers. The ring around me disperses as bloodhounds and onlookers rush towards the bar. By the way, am I close to the ending? I feel like I am. So if I'm close to the ending, I will finish the game. No? Damn. How long it takes? Depends on how many routes you want to try. We, we're kind of getting close to the branching. Oh, shit. Then that means there's a lot. Okay, I'm getting a bit tired from reading. Maybe I can do one route today and then try others next time. Through the thinning crowd, I catch glimpses of familiar faces. Ace vanishes out the back, dragging the roughneck behind them. Crash lingers near the door, searching, I suspect, for any wounded before he departs. If you only want to try one route, it is kind of towards the end. Okay. Min draws their hood up tight as they slip out a side door, while Veer leans over the counter to swipe a glass of wine behind the bar. And Leander, seated at the opposite end of the bar, gestures dramatically and apologetically at the bartender. Hi, Steve. Welcome back. In the space of a heartbeat, I realize that there is no telling when or if I will see any of them ever again. Have you picked a fictional boyfriend yet? No, but she says as close. And I have someone in mind actually, although it is very difficult to pick. Whoever I pursue may be the last person I get to speak tonight. I follow. Oh, okay. Now, I'm going to tell who I am going to choose and explain why. So, okay, let me comment on them one by one first. Ace is very hot, and it's funny. Like, the way they interact with the MC is very fun, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I would rather watch Ace with Veer than to be with them, or just be with them at the same time. Either one, okay. Crush is really beautiful, but I feel like since we started with Crush, it kind of felt like we kind of forgot about him. Kind of felt like that. And with Min, I feel like we also didn't get like a lot of mm, connection. I mean, they're tsundere, okay, I understand. It's also very fun, but it wouldn't be my first choice, to be honest. So why Leander? Oh, okay, I have reasons. Leander is very hot, okay? The sleep deprived look is getting to me. Also, he has big boobas, and he's a himbo, and he's although very flirty, he's kind of sweet about it. He's very stupid, also. I kind of like that. Yeah, I did miss the min part. You are right. And also, what was I going to say? It felt like the holding hands was very sweet. Like the first time someone he held someone's hand is Leander, and it was really sweet. So I'm going for him. I'm getting the booba. But you guys are right. I think Ace is very hot. But for my first pick, I pick Leander. Let's go. I probably don't even say his name right, but it's okay. I did say right. Okay. For the second time today, I find myself squeezing through a crowd to reach Leander. As soon as he sees me, his easy smile fades. Are you alright, Rafe? I'm not used to someone looking at me with such earnest concern. Aww. I've been through worse today. From the sounds of it, you had quite the day. How are you holding up? Look, this sleep deprived look is very hot, okay? Could be better, I'm fine. Um, I mean, the day actually got better as it went on. I feel like I'm fine. Could be better. Oh, so we get he might make it better. Yes, okay. You're right. You're clever. Okay, could be better. Not bad considering I've been threatened, robbed, and come close to dying too many times to count. I should have known not to let you out of my sight. How about the next time you want to see this city, I come along. I can be your personal guide. You already helped more than enough. Leander signals for the bartender. I'm parched. Do you want anything? Uh, sure, I will have a drink. Something strong and simple. Adventurous, aren't you? I'm gonna have to keep an eye on you. Of course, you'll also need to keep an eye on me. I lost count how many I had. Deal. Once he is ordered, Leander turns back to me. Did you at least get to try any good food? I hate these fried dough sticks from a vendor near here. He blushed. Yeah. As soon as I begin describing my meal, his eyes brighten with recognition. Long lads from Wells stall, you gotta try them with porridge. There's another stall about a block away with these rosewater rice flour cakes. Take one bite and you will think you've been transported to some high town. Pet. Yeah, that. Then bam, you open your eyes and it's the same trash lined street as always. When he laughs, his hair falls over his eyes. He shakes his head and pushes it back. I just got a thought. There is another reason why I like him. He reminds me of Leon. His hair, especially. I'll show you sometime if you decided to stick around Lotan, that is. Iridia Leander describes is far different from the one I experienced, but if you live anywhere long enough, I suppose it becomes home. It seems like I will be here for a while. Maybe I will take you on that. The bartender returns with a pair of glasses and pushes them our way. Cheers. Leander clinks his glass against mine. I take a deep sip of the malty dark ale, savoring its flavor. It was surprising finding out that you all know each other. I didn't think Adia would be so small. Do you know how many times I tried getting them all in one place? It's impossible, like trying to herd a bunch of soulless. I take it you know them well? Depends. Was there anyone you're curious about in particular? Um, who should we ask? We can ask about Ace or Crush. I don't know. Let's ask about Ace. Maybe he will tell us about Ace and Veer. So you're friends with Ace? Have been for a while, but he's rarely in town. Where'd you run into him? The Sea Spring. Leander chokes on his drink. He coughs violently into his fist before giving me a surprised look. You went all the way out there? How did he treat you? He was upfront. He was intimidating. Um, I mean, he was a bit intimidating, to be honest. But not in like, I don't know. Um, he was upfront. I'm gonna say he was upfront actually. He was honest. He told me about how the CC brings power comes with a heavy price. Losing your mind becoming one of his funny brainless pets. He sighs, pausing before he speaks again. Does that sound worth it to you, Rafe? The only pets he has are soulless. Yeah, I know. I didn't mean it like that. Ace has my respect and takes care of his own. For a moment, Leander stares deep into the bottom of his glass. When he looks up again, the circles under his eyes seem ever deeper than usual. All those red-eyed minions creep me out. Can we talk about someone else? Crush. Do you and Crush work together? Occasionally. Did the mysterious competent doctor catch your eye? He seems like a good person. Though it's hard to believe anyone's a good person these days. That's Crush. He works hard to serve the people of Lowtown. He's a miracle worker, even if his bedside manner could use some work. You think he might be able to cure my curse? Leander starts to speak, but pauses to consider me for a moment first. Crush is good, but he is only a doctor. Besides, unless you are actively dying, he will make you wait in line all day like everyone else. Veer, what do you know about Veer? Leander shakes his head slowly, his expression grave. Veer, a living example of the Cinebeam's cruelty. Most days they keep him on a short leash. I'm surprised you ran into him. So tell me, what do you make of him? He is rude, I want to know more. I mean, he wasn't necessarily rude, he was just very flirty and fucking with us. He was just having fun in his own ways. He was rude though. Um, to a stranger, thinking that we were a stranger, yeah, that's true. I don't want to say like I want to know more about him when I'm flirting with Beyonder. You know, I guess I will say he is rude. Is he always so rude? Especially since you basically say stop, but he just kept doing stuff, not really respecting your boundaries. Boundaries. Hmm. To be honest, I don't remember much of that interaction, but yeah, I do feel like yeah, he didn't respect it, but there is something very wrong with him, like because of what's happening to him. I'm kind of curious about his backstory. You denied his burden, but he kept being a dick about it. Yeah, true. Leander snorts, but a smile tugs at his lips. To everyone but Ace, if he is ever nice to you, you should take that as your hint to run. Why would the Cinebeam let someone so dangerous hang around in bars? As long as he gets his job done, they don't care. And I mean, I don't mind having him around. He can be fun, but he's got a real presence. What exactly does that mean? Leander shrugs and laughs under his breath. He is nice to look at, Mati, but his tongue's the least dangerous part of him. What the fuck? They also did it, I guess. Min. Min's interesting, not very forthcoming though. My favorite grouchy freelancer. What's your impression of them? They seem lonely. They are pretty irritable. I mean, they seem lonely, but it's their choice, so I'm gonna say they're pretty irritable. You got that right. Sometimes even paying Min for work can be a struggle. Min works for you? Contract only. Min refuses to join the Bloodhounds, but they take jobs from me often enough to qualify. Just don't never call them a Bloodhound, okay? I will get an earful. That about covers it. Aren't you tired of standing? Let's find you somewhere to sit. Leander pushes away from the bar, beckoning me to follow him. He leads me to a small booth hidden in a nook of the bar. A pair of bloodhounds notice him and immediately leap to their feet, offering their seats to us. As I slide into the booth, a web of graffiti scratched into the booth's tabletop catches my eye. The deepest grooves form the outline of the dog from the Leander's posters. Dozens of roughly etched names surround the drawing, some fresh, some well-worn. What is all this? It's a tradition. Whenever someone joins the Bloodhounds, they have a drink with us and then they carve their initials. The barkeeper must love that. After the first year, she finally stopped charging me extra for damages. 2 years and countless drinks later, she added her own name. You're not planning on recruiting me, are you? He quickly shakes his head. Not yet. You need time to think about your own path. Do you know what you're going to try next? question gives me pause. I take my hands out from under my cloak and rest them on the table. Do you think you can help me? Of course, we can find answers together. Leander starts to reach for me as though meaning to take my hand before stopping himself. His eyes flicker to mine. I won't fail you, Raphael. Oh, he's so sweet. Stop. And if you ever need a taste of normalcy, I will always be here for you. My chest tightens at the memory of touching him. Even now, Leander swallows. The table groans under his elbows as he leans forward. Oh, he's blushing again. The booth is so narrow that he completely blocks my view of the counter. It's almost as though Leander and I are completely alone. If that's what you want, how did it make you feel? It was warm, exciting. I don't know how to describe it. Leander rests his right hand on the table. He looks at me, smiling when I place my hand in his. Slowly, he begins unwinding the bandages, stopping every so often to glance at me. Oh, he cares, he cares. He is respectful. As my skin becomes visible, I cast a nervous glance around the bar, but as far as I can see, no one is paying us any attention. Yeah, yeah, he cares about the consents. I love him. Um, Leander squeezes my hand gently. No one will notice. He pulls back, raising his hand to his mouth so he can tug his glove off with his teeth. The muscles in his forearm tighten as he flexes his fingers. Our eyes meet, and Leander offers his hand again. There you go, hand holding on demand. Oh, this is so sweet. A lump forms in my throat. I'm certain Leander sees it in my face, the flicker of desperation. His voice lowers to a whisper. Anything you want, Rafe? Ah! We can touch his face! Wait, why is it red though? Why is it red? What if something bad happens? I'm scared, Mom. The red options are ones you have to unlock. Oh, so that's a good thing, right? Let me save anyway. You only get those if you are on the right route. Okay. I blurred out the first request that comes to mind. Not all red options are good though, fair warning, okay? Can I touch your face? Oh, sure. He's blushing. I lean on the table, hesitating before I reach for his face. When my fingers graze his jaw, Leander laughs softly. That tickles. It's fine. You can just. He takes my wrist, angling my hand so he can press his cheek into my palm. My heart. Warm spreads under my fingertips. A surprised breath escapes me. Gently, I run my thumb down the ridge of the scar on his cheek, and he shudders, his earring jingling against my knuckles. You are getting awfully bold. I never touched someone like this before, and even though it makes my head spin, it's already not enough. I want to be even closer. My heart hammers, filling my ears with a pulse that grows unbearably loud until I pull my hands back. Are you alright? I can barely hear his words over my pounding heart, but I managed to nod. Yeah, I'm fine. Sorry, I think I'm just getting a little dizzy. He gives me a gentle smile, eyes crinkling at the edges. You had a long day. You deserve some rest. Luckily, your room is just upstairs. Hi, T. How are you? You caught the end of the game a little. We just got our boyfriends. Want me to walk you back? Oh, he is also walking, walking us to our room. He's so sweet. Touchstarved, that's how I am. I shake my head and begin dropping my hands back up. With each deep breath, my head feels more clear. I'm fine, but thanks for, well, everything. Remember what I told you. If you ever need a break from the chaos of the city, I will be here for you. I'm well, but I'm work. Oh, I hope work goes well. I hope it finishes quickly. When I rise, Leander gives me one last smile. Good night, Raphael. Night. Trudge up the stairs, but even as I leave Leander behind, the warmth of his skin still lingers on mine, burning through the bandages. Wait, what? Oh, I can still choose someone. I mean, I'm choosing. Oh, this is the ending. Okay. Since this is a demo. Leander offers you something that should be impossible, a taste of normalcy free of your curse. As the first person to withstand your touch, he could change your life, but some things are simply too good to be true. Leander promises to help unravel your curse, but at what cost? Damn. Thank you for playing. For more Touchstar, visit Red Spring Studio. Wait, yeah, we can read them. Weir serves as a warning of the dangers posed by the Cenobium. As cunning as he is curious, Weir finds you fascinating and insists that he can help. But trusting him means entrusting your life to a colored beast with a lethal reputation. Can Weir protect you, or are his honeyed words a trap waiting to snapshot? Already read that. Ace, an intimidating yet laid-back outsider. Ace presides over a sea spring with unnerving powers. He offers you a miracle, but the price means submitting yourself to the horrifying presence at the heart of the spring. Will you gaze into the abyss for answers, even at the risk of losing yourself? See, this is one of the reasons I'm kind of like not very wanting to go with this route because I wouldn't want my character to go to that CC praying thing. I don't know. Crush. From all appearances, Crush is a principal doctor of extraordinary skill, but you know little about the man beneath the professional mask. Crush keeps even his friends at a cool distance. If you uncover his deepest secrets, will you like what you find? Also, the repentant angel. Angel, and this is a demon. Heroic mage. Cursed outsider. Despite their cold nature and familiarity with violence, Min is just as desperate as you to get into the Cenobium. You may be able to help each other, but they're keeping as many secrets as you. They claim they're dangerous, but could they be your only chance at getting into the Cenobium? Yes, we didn't know that, but apparently he's an angel. Yes, what's up? Oh yeah, we will watch the trailer as well. I adopt him. Man, they are all so cool characters. This was lovely. This was pretty good. Okay, let's watch the trailer and call it. I might play the other routes if you guys want another day. Main menu. Yeah. But yeah, this was Touchstarved. I'm going to upload this to YouTube, so to the people that are watching from YouTube, thank you for watching.